Hey, Face Off. I guess I'll start off by introducing myself. My name is Jimmy K. Rankin. Jimmy K is my first name, it's family name. Um, I'm 38 years old. I live here in Austin, Texas. I originally grew up in Los Angeles. Grew up as a kid in San Fernando Valley. Um, Still rode bikes, played baseball. Didn't have the internet. I had to find a real job. I started working over at Disney as a bike courier. Um, and then I kind of got into TV and film, working the back end. I was a PA. I also joined a band. I was really afraid, but I joined band anyways, and it just started taking off. Everybody really liked the music. I'm actually still getting royalty checks, but the music was also the reason why I came out to Austin. We were signed on development with Interscope Records, and we were on tour, and we ended up breaking up. And I kind of lost it and had to get away from LA. So I figured I would come here to Austin, live with a friend, and study art. That was about 2 years ago. I've been fine tuning my skills, um, but that also brings us to where we're at now. Um, Saw my first episode of Face Off, and I was just blown away. It kind of reminded me of all the things that I wanted to do as an adult when I was a kid. Monsters, movies. I didn't, when I first came out here, I wanted to learn 3D so I could do monsters for movies, but the only thing was game art, so I just figured I'd take it because it would give me that good foundation. Unfortunately, I had to learn a lot of things on my own because it was a first year program or second year program. I had to teach myself ZBrush, Photoshop, all these things they just really weren't teaching at school. So most of it I learned by going on YouTube, going on forums, asking people on like Polycount, stuff like that. I learned a lot doing that, and that's how I've learned to do the makeup that I can do now. I tried to steal little tidbits from watching Face Off, but you guys are pretty good at not showing how to do the tricks. Some of my inspirations growing up, definitely Aliens, Alien, Pumpkinhead. Predator was huge for me. The Evil Dead's. Man, I know Sam Raimi's a bit campy, but you gotta love like his style and that he wasn't afraid to push it. I mean, with the eyeballs popping out, stuff like that. All the George Romero films, the zombie films, definitely were scary when I was a kid. Even the black and white. Um, I've always been a horror junkie, and even the bad films I'll watch. Um, some of the issues I've been facing as a self-taught makeup artist. Um, well, let's see. Money is one of them. My workspace, I work here in my living room and in my kitchen. I have the oven. I think it's about 50 or 60 degrees off. So when I'm baking foam, I really have to be on top of it. I've ruined a lot of foam because it was either too hot or not hot enough. One good thing though about not having money is I've learned to do techniques like using tissue and latex and all this stuff to make those looks, kind of like guerrilla style, uh, which it's been working. So basically, I've been watching Face Off since the beginning. I've actually watched it all the episodes over again, up to the current season. My girlfriend's been very supportive. She sits there and watches it with me. She enjoys it. She likes hearing me critique or saying, how good something is, how amazing some of these guys are. I also sit there and I'll draw the challenge while you guys give out the challenge. So during the show, I'll draw my own, concept for the challenge, which has been a lot of fun. I get along with everybody, but I am competitive. I do have that competitive streak. I do like a challenge. I think what you'll get from me is my competitive edge. Uh, the fact that I have no fear when it comes to this because I don't see a reason to be scared. Just I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna push hard. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna challenge the other competitors, and I plan on learning a lot as well. So I really just got started about 2 months ago. Early October, there was middle of October, we had a Halloween party. Everybody wanted to go as the Wizard of Oz. Unfortunately, I got chosen to be Finley, so I figured I would go for it, and I did the best makeup I could, and people were blown away. I actually got some work from it. Got a few paid gigs, like 3 or 4 paid gigs for Halloween, which was fun considering I only had like 3 or 4 colors to use. I didn't have any Pros-Aid. I just had liquid latex and Ben Nye spirit gum. I was using the plaster for pottery instead of like Ultra Cal or anything like that. I was really just bare bones trying to put this stuff together, and it worked. But as we've been going on, I've been spending all my extra money to get stuff that would help me. I bought 50 pounds of Ultra Cal. I just got my first bottle of Pros-Aid last night, and I used it on my Hellboy costume. I got a new airbrush. I just got an Iwata Eclipse, which compared to my old airbrush is night and day. I had a $20 airbrush. If I had the opportunity to win on Face Off, kind of crazy, but I'm gonna go and shoot for it. If I did win that money, I would put it back into the makeup. I'd put it into Austin because here there's not a lot of makeup places out here, special effects makeup for sure. You can't get Pros-Aid at any store around here. A lot of the makeups you have to travel all the way down south just to get Stone. I would open up a storefront specializing in special effects makeup because out in Los Angeles, you got a ton of places where you can just go in there and get pretty much anything you need. I would like to bring that to the Austin community because we are a budding community. Film is getting bigger. I think that would just be a great way to spend that money. Doing makeup excites me. I got into 3D because I could like really just create anything, but actually making it so it's physical to me is amazing. To get it where people are just stunned when somebody walks in the room, I love that feeling, and I want to continue to get better at it. I know just in these 2 months I've improved drastically. Each makeup I'm better and better. By May, if you guys put me on the show, I know I'll be 10 times better, and I know I can give those guys a run for their money. I just need the chance. I just need the opportunity. I hope you guys give it to me, and just want to thank you for your time. My name is Jimmy K. Rankin, and hope to see you guys in January. I swear, if you guys bring me in for that second interview, it'll seal the deal. All right. Thank you. All right, punk rock Hellboy, coming at you, Los Angeles. That was stupid. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I just ripped my forehead off. Whatever.